was at 47, yeah.
Where was he world champion at?
47, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you think Ryan's got a bigger punch than that? Bigger punch than, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because when Ryan touches you
No, when he touches lightweights, see, he hasn't dropped real welterweights.
Okay, yep.
Is there even a real welterweight
that he's fought
in the welterweight division? I think Conor Benn's the only real welterweight left at 147. So this new welterweight game is lightweights moving up. Okay? There's no OG.
Yeah, it's interesting. I still don't know what to think too much about Conor Benn. You know, he reminds me of like just those guys at the gym that are a little bit like bodybuilder boxers, you know, like they're just shredded, you know, like they train hard, they got the physique, and they're rough and tough, but where exactly is his IQ, you know? Where exactly
where's the skills? Where's the technique?
I think the Ryan we saw last time was more close to the real Ryan. I still think he can improve if he wants to be a dominant factor at 147. And I think this rough, tough opposition is a great way to showcase his skills and talent if he wants to, you know, try to be the man at 147 again and reestablish, you know, his superiority over the division. So, I mean, a rhino ain't nothing but a charging bull full of muscle. You know what I mean? And I'm still scared of rhinos. you know, so like, it's not that it's not that it's a guaranteed loss for a fighter of that type of caliber, right? It's not a guaranteed loss, but at the highest level, you will run into skillful opposition.
A lot of great things at 147. You know, I'm actually curious. I'm actually feeling so good. I'm wondering in the back of my head if I could ever even just for fun make a fight happen back down at 147, you know.
It's getting popping now. There's a lot of guys there, a lot of big names.
Yeah, big names and no big punchers. So, you know, what Conor Benn is like, what, he's supposed to be the puncher now? Like, yeah, it works for me.
Ryan?
Big puncher?
No, Ryan's a big puncher.
Big puncher?
Yeah, his hook. If he catches you with the hook, you don't come up.
47?
Well, he's fighting at 47.
For myself, and I'd assume a lot of people would have asked you about it today, but obviously Ryan Garcia and Conor Benn got announced. I know you'd have been asked about that fight before, but now it's announced. How do you think that plays out on September 12th?
I think it's come about because of the political sphere of how boxing is at the moment, but in terms of, you know, fighting in the ring, it's a mismatch. You know, I expect Garcia to win within 4 rounds.
Listen, Conor Benn, they're saying he's punching a lot better at the lower weight division, but I just think Garcia's got, I can't not say because Ben's been in big fights in the big stage as well, but that Garcia's got that big fight, big experience, and he's got that good amateur pedigree, and his fights with Devin Haney in the amateurs and in the pros and all that stuff, and I'd say only one shot away, but I do slightly favour Ryan Garcia.
Face-off completely derailed in a matter of seconds. As the flashing cameras captured the supercharged tension, Conor Benn violently lunged forward, trying to physically strike Ryan Garcia right across the face.
He's not good enough to beat me. You think this man's gonna beat me? You think I'm gonna let a guy from the UK come here and beat me and take my belt? You lost your mind. Listen, Ryan. Calm down, you're having one of them little episodes. Calm down. I know you're getting all excited. I know you're getting all excited, but I'll come over there and smack them glasses straight off your face. You understand? I'll come over there and smack them glasses straight off your face. That's what I'll do. Sitting there. You won't do shit. I promise you won't do shit. I promise you won't do shit. Yeah, it won't do shit. It won't do shit. Cool. Wait till I smash you up. Wait till I smash you up and make you quit. Wait till I smash you up and make you quit.
Yeah, why?
Make you quit.
Hey, you won't make it a fight. Your dad knows you won't make it a fight.
You quit. You quit. You have no heart. You're not Mexico, bro. You're not Mexico, bro. You ain't got the heart.
Make it a man.
Yo tengo huevos para atrás que tú, cabrón.
Make it a man.
Me la pelas, pendejo, me la pelas.
Make it a man.
¿Qué? si tú no vas conmigo para Londres, pendejo. Pendejo, va conmigo para Londres, tú ya lo sabes. I'm getting too old for this shit. Who's got the next
So raw
question?
and sudden, it left even veteran fight promoters visibly stunned on stage. While the mainstream media, led by loud voices like Stephen A. Smith, quickly crowned Garcia the undisputed favorite to score a quick knockout, one former unified champion violently slammed the brakes on the hype train. Keith Thurman just stepped out of the shadows with a brutal reality check, exposing a massive, undeniable flaw in this matchup that everyone else is completely ignoring.
Yeah, so it's interesting though, because, I mean, a rhino ain't nothing but a charging bull full of muscle, you know what I mean? And I'm still scared of rhinos, so like, it's not that it's not that it's a guaranteed loss for a fighter of that type of caliber, right? It's not a guaranteed loss, but at the highest level, you will run into skillful opposition, and but it's going to be interesting. I don't think that the Ryan that fought Rolly was the real Ryan. I think the Ryan we saw last time was more close to the real Ryan. I still think he can improve if he wants to be a dominant factor.
Stripping away the flashing lights and viral social media posts, Thurman pointed out a glaring physical illusion. He ruthlessly dismissed the idea that Garcia's terrifying knockout power will seamlessly translate to the 147 pounds division. According to the former unified king, Garcia built his entire highlight reel by turning off the lights of much smaller men. Thurman argued passionately that dropping naturally smaller opponents does not make you a welterweight power puncher. In fact, he heavily criticized the entire modern landscape of the division, claiming the sport has been hijacked by lightweights moving up just to stay safe. To Thurman, Garcia isn't a menacing welterweight contender. He is just another hyped-up lightweight stepping completely out of his depth.
Things at 147, I'm actually curious. I'm actually feeling so good. I'm wondering in the back of my head if I could ever, even just for fun, make a fight happen back down at 147.
And popping now. There's a lot of guys there. A lot of big names.
Yeah, big names and no big punchers. So what Conor Ben is like. What, he's supposed to be the puncher now? Like, yeah, it works for me.
Ryan,
big puncher?
No, Ryan's a big puncher.
Big puncher?
Yeah, his hook. If he catches you with the hook, you don't come up.
47?
Well, he's fighting at 47.
But you consider him a welterweight puncher?
You'd probably have more nuance to that. No, I remember.
Boots Ennis. You got.
No, Boots is at 54. Boots at 54.
No, but where was he?
He was at 47, yeah.
Where was he world champion at?
47, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you think Ryan's got a bigger punch than that? Bigger punch than, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because when Ryan touches you.
No, when he touches lightweights, see, he hasn't dropped real welterweights.
Okay, yep.
Is there even a real welterweight
That he's fought.
in the welterweight division? I think Conor Ben's the only real welterweight left at 147. So this new welterweight game is lightweights moving up. Okay? There's no OG 147. And with that, I can't give Ryan the credit you're trying to give him.
Okay.
Yeah, with that.
How likely is it, though, with those names that you're like, 47 looks pretty good?
Oh, my gosh. I could eat him up like Tic Tacs, baby. I already beat Mario Barrios, schooled him. He's champion and remaining champion. He got back-to-back draws. That's a history in the making. Not an entertaining one, but it's history in the making. Drawing, so let's see if Ryan can, beat him. And then, like I said, they're all lightweights moving up. So then if they were to ever try to see us at 54, then they're playing with fire once again, stepping in to somebody else's territory once again.
While actively riding off Ryan's power at a higher weight, Thurman shifted his focus to crown the British brawler. He boldly declared Conor Ben as the very last true natural welterweight left in the sport. That distinct size difference presents a horrifying reality when these two finally step on the scale. Hall of Fame legends and industry insiders are raising massive red flags about the physical toll this specific matchup demands.
Conor Ben, Ryan Garcia. how do we see that one panning out? Because on paper, that is what should happen next. Suddenly, is that's still not the big landmark name you want, though, is it?
Not for Ryan Garcia, no. I mean, Conor Benn against Ryan Garcia, I think Conor Benn gets absolutely splattered. I've got to be honest, I don't think he's got a chance. He's not there yet. And I've said it before, and he gets the ump with me for saying it. But who's he beat? What's he done? Who's his biggest win?
Chris Eubank.
You can't say it's a big win. This guy finished Eubank years ago. And Eubank's lost a couple of fights. He got battered by Liam Smith. And that's a level. It's like, what's Eubank done to warrant Conor Benn saying, I'm ready for world titles like this against this guy? I know he's just now become a new world champion, and it'd be a good fight. But for me, I just think Ryan Garcia runs rings around him. I don't know if you agree or disagree.
He might have a new dream. He might have a better dream. If I'm Conor Benn, I'm probably looking at Garcia, though, as the one for me, because it's a bigger fight than the Shakur fight.
Yeah. And more winnable.
And more winnable. So, it's more dangerous in some ways, but it's more winnable in others. And that's the fight that I would be really excited for, to be honest. Because I think Conor Benn, whether he's limited or unproven in certain ways, he's got an exciting style, and he's good to watch. He's fun to watch, and he's coming off a massive high. And he's a much better fighter now than he was a year ago, just through having those two camps, fights, the whole process against Eubank, performing on the highest stage, coming back from a loss to avenge it in a great way. And maybe it might be flattering because Chris Eubank was so finished, but I think the Garcia fight, I think it's a great fight.
And former undisputed
really.
champion Josh Taylor issued a dire warning, noting that Ryan is dropping back down in weight after aggressively bulking up for recent bouts. That kind of harsh bodily drain frequently leaves a fighter flat, fragile, and structurally weak. The exact recipe for a cracked chin. At the same time, Ben's own promoter Eddie Hearn pointed out that his fighter looks visibly exhausted and sluggish when squeezing his thick, muscular frame down to the welterweight limit.
Well, the biggest names have brought to the roster is Conor Benn. We're hearing this fight with Ryan Garcia is imminent. Dana White at the press conference the weekend said it could be as soon as next week. What are your thoughts on that fight, both in terms of does it excite you, and secondly, what's your breakdown on it? Who do you think wins?
It doesn't excite me at all, really. It's none other than a big fight. It's a big commercial fight. You know, Ryan Garcia's huge commercially, so is Conor Benn. Boxing ability wise, I think Ryan Garcia probably knocks him out. Unless everything's all good and all that, you know. But I think that Ryan Garcia is just a better boxer. He's quicker, he's sharper, he's got more experience in the game. I don't think Conor Benn has done well, has improved a hell of a lot. He's quick, he's stronger, he's bigger and stronger than Ryan Garcia. But going off that last performance, I don't think Garcia's got anything to worry about. I think Garcia probably knocks him out after that last performance.
Is there any route for Conor in your mind? Because we saw Ryan have flat performances, the Rolando Romero fighting Conor, up until the move up to 160 and trying to come back down to welterweight when he fought Bunn.
There is that. Like, you've got to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's coming back down to 147. Well, it wasn't 147, 148 or 149, was it? Well, it was 150. It was it? Oh, well. I thought it was maybe a little bit lighter than that, but
He might have weighed in at 149, but it was contracted at 150.
Right. Okay. So he weighed at 149. But then it goes another. It's coming down for 160, and after having all them. I don't know what to say, you know, because I might get a court case on my ass.